Hi everyone. So my goal every Monday afternoon is to go live and do an update for all the Fitness Pilates teachers. And I've done one every week this year. So I'm going to keep going with that. So on a Sunday, I always send out the Fitness Pilates newsletter. And we've got so many new Fitness Pilates teachers who've done the training with us this year and at the tail end of last year that I always want to make sure that they feel supported, they've got all the help that they need in regards to their class planning and music ideas and content and all of that good stuff. And I also like to give all the FP veterans, some of you have been with me for 25 years plus, the roadmap of where we're going with Fitness Pilates in 2025, because it's moving fast. The train is moving really quickly. So let me just... So my goal every Monday is to give you all of the updates. There we go, everyone, update. Okay, so we have some big shifts happening in 2025. The goal for me and Kelly with all of the Fitness Pilates, the new workshops, the masterclasses, the trainings, all of the content that we put out there going forward is rooted in education, intelligent education. So giving you the nuts and bolts, and this is free content, this is new content that we're doing, this is new workshops that we've got planned and events and training courses. It's really rooted in education. So all of the new research, all of the new biomechanics, everything that's out there in the domain right now, we want to be incorporating it into Fitness Pilates and then making sure that you are always current with everything that you're teaching. So you've got the best and the most up-to-date information possible. So you'll see a shift with everything that we are putting out there going forward. So that's everything in the newsletter, and as I say, free content, and all of new training courses and workshops that we've got coming up. So we've got some big training courses coming up, as you know. This week we've got the level 3 long-term health conditions. Really big, a big qualification. But I think if you are looking career-wise, where you want to take your Fitness Pilates training, where you want to take your knowledge, and who potentially is your audience, your demographic for 2025 and beyond. And this is whether you teach face-to-face in the community or you're teaching for a centre. The long-term health, this is the new updated version, and it used to be the GP referral qualification, but a lot of areas around the country now, they have stopped their GP referral programs. Lots of different reasons, which we won't go into today. But the new qualification is one of the new level 3 YMCA quals. These are game changers. They are delivered in a different way. They are assessed in a different way. They're a lot more practical. Yes, there is a fair bit of paperwork to complete, but the subject matter is, it's phenomenally interesting. And as we are seeing an aging population, we are seeing care at the scenes, there is this huge potential for the fitness industry and the medical industry almost to come together. And group exercise instructors are so well positioned to pick up the slack here and create wonderful classes, programs, courses, workshops that are specific for people with long-term health conditions. So everything from heart disease, cardiovascular problems and mental health, long-term conditions, neuromuscular conditions, clients that have got cancer and are in having cancer medication. How can you structure the right training programs for those clients? There's just so much to go at. So if you put together your Pilates training and the long-term health conditions, you could create some groundbreaking programs, and that could be face-to-face in your local area, or it could also be online, and you could reach more people with specific programs. So there's a lot there that potentially, if that's your interest and your specialism, that you might want to get involved in. We're running that this week, so if you are interested in joining it, of course you can, let me know. It's a good meaty qualification with some really, really interesting subject matter. Or then again, you might just want that information for your general pops. When people are coming to your Fitness Pilates classes, and they do display any of the long-term health conditions, then again, you are going to be perfectly poised to be able to adapt for them and integrate them into your mainstream class if you've got that qualification. So something to think about. We are only going to run this at the beginning of the year in one cohort. I'm really excited about this because I think this qualification and the level 3 menopause that we're just currently delivering, again, they really are game changers for group exercise. So let's park that over there. We've also got the level 4 Pilates. So the level 4, this is the Pilates practitioner. So it's designed for you as a Pilates teacher if you want to go on and potentially, again, work with more specialist clients. Kelly delivers it, and also Tom Waldron deliver it. So Tom does all the biomechanics. He does all of the core testing, the gait analysis. Again, if that's of interest to you, that you want to go deeper into biomechanics as it fits into Pilates training, then again, it's a great qualification to do. You do need to be level 3. So I know lots of you in my fitness Pilates, you've done fitness Pilates, you've done level 3, and you really enjoy that level of academic knowledge and you enjoy the study, then you can go on and do the level 4 as well. So it just sort of depends where you are with your Pilates teaching and career and how much time you've got, and really where you see yourself moving forward in the next few years. So we have that. What else have we got coming up? We've got the summit. Excited about the summit. It's in Nottingham, which is not too far away from anybody. It's the middle of the country, and it's at the amazing Nottingham University, which is just an absolutely beautiful, the David Ross Sports Village where we are. I mean, it's a phenomenal setting, and I'm really honoured that we're able to use that venue for the summit. Again, the focus is going to be education. Really, we are drilling down into education, how we can give you the best education, how you can have more knowledge. You have got more exercises, you've got more tools in your toolkit, you have a better understanding about human movement, how you can create wonderful fitness Pilates programs that are suitable for life in 2025. The life is moving on quickly. We've got AI, people are working from home, people are going back to the office, we've got people with conditions, we've got a lot of information around trauma release and the parasympathetic nervous system. I mean, all of this great knowledge that we're seeing can be introduced into fitness Pilates, and I want to make sure that you guys have got the very best and the latest information and how you can do that. It's very exciting times. When I created fitness Pilates 25 years ago, my goal was always to move it on every year, keep moving it on, because there's so much research, and research now is at our fingertips. We can use AI to pull up all the research around a particular topic. And again, it's fascinating, and I love to see how we can weave that into what we're doing. You guys out there at the coalface who are teaching regularly, we're seeing an aging population. We are catering now for a wider audience and a wider demographic, and much older than we ever have before. So how can we create the right classes with the right exercises for our demographic as it evolves? It's fascinating. And then, of course, with social media, we're also seeing this huge uptake and interest in Pilates from younger generation, from our younger clients. So we are having to now create classes that pretty much run the gauntlet from people who in their teens, in their late teens, all the way to people in their 80s and beyond. And we're probably going to be seeing even more people in their 80s and their 90s who are attending fitness Pilates classes. How awesome is that? It's just amazing. And of course, there's some great research out there. So going back to my earlier point, Kelly and I want to make sure that you have the best information. And I will keep researching and coming up with new ideas, new exercises, new protocols of how you can weave a lot of new research and thinking, a lot of new thinking into FP. So education is going to be at the forefront of absolutely everything that we do this year in 2025. I feel personally that we are missing these live events. For those of you that have been with me a long time, you'll remember the FitPro convention, and you'll remember Loughborough and I mean the ASIC convention if we go back even further. I mean, there's been some amazing educational conferences in the UK which after the stopped, and live events have stopped. And we see, just this weekend we saw Fit Jam at Alton Towers, where there was again a huge amount of people there at Fit Jam. But I feel that there's a missing link for an educational conference. And I know you can get all the information from Kelly and I online, and we deliver so much online. But wonderful to get people into the room, get some great speakers, some new speakers who are experts in their field, and bring them into the Fitness Pilates Summit so that you can ask questions, you can be in the room, we can network, and we can do it as a live experience. Now, I do appreciate that putting a live event on, it's expensive, it's a risk always. There's a lot of outlay, which is why we decided to move it from London, because the cost of running an event in London just went up astronomically. And the last time I did the Pilates Summit in November, the costs were huge. And also the cost for you, buying a hotel in London, in Canary Wharf, travelling to London, it's expensive. Whereas I know for some of you, Nottingham might be a bit further away, but the hotels are cheaper. You can maybe drive on the day. We're going to be starting early. You can drive early in the morning, and it's in September, so it's not winter. It's not going to be that cold. It will be dark. It won't be dark when you drive home. I've taken all that into consideration. And the students aren't back on the 20th. So again, we've pretty much got the whole of the David Ross Sports Village, which again was to be amazing. So if you like the sound of a live event and you want to come to the live event, then let me know so I can send you all the details. I'll be announcing the lineup and all the speakers in the next few weeks. Again, we're looking for different sponsors, and I've got a real different idea of how I want this one to look, quite different. But again, the goal is education, intelligent education. So again, you walk away from that live event, yes, having a great time and a great experience, but tons and tons of ideas that you can then implement into your fitness Pilates classes and beyond. So whether you teach online, face-to-face, big groups, small groups, wherever you are on the spectrum of group exercise, I'm hoping that you'll walk away from that event feeling that you've got a lot more knowledge than you had when you walked in. So that's the goal. So it is exciting times. It really is. We've now got more fitness Pilates teachers than ever. All of the fitness Pilates training courses that we run sell out. We've got one this weekend. Again, it's full. We can't get any more people in because we do cap them on Zoom. Again, the level 4, the level 3 qualifications are just incredibly popular. Pilates is definitely having a moment, although many of us have been teaching it for years, years and years, 20 years plus. But again, my goal is to bring more new research into fitness Pilates. So we're always ahead of the game, and we've got the best knowledge that we possibly have. So there you go. As always, Kelly and I, we try and support you in any way that you need. We've got this great Facebook group with, I think, just about 2,500 fitness Pilates instructors in, which is pretty phenomenal. I've got to send out the newsletter. I do free content every single day on social. I do all the lesson plans and the little snippets of ideas. So today I did one on foot and ankle. And there's always something that you can just get a few ideas and tweak it weave it into your classes that day and that night. And I'll continue to do that and make sure that you all feel supported with everything that you do. So it's exciting times. Oh, I showed you the Viper, didn't I, last week? I don't know where I've put it. We're going to do some Viper training as well for fitness Pilates. That's pretty exciting. So the only way is up, everybody. And if you've got anything, any questions or any ideas or any feedback, or you have something that you'd like Kelly and I to do or deliver, please let me know. I'm always up for feedback. I read every single comment in the group. I get a lot of messages on all the channels. I read everything. Sometimes it takes me a couple of days to get back to you, but I do my very best to try and get back to everyone as much as possible. But if you've got any ideas, anything that you've seen and you're interested in, just give me a shout. And of course, I'll do my very best to help. So it's action stations, onwards and upwards. 2025 is going to be phenomenal for fitness Pilates. And as I say, wherever you teach it, I know that many of you have got waiting lists and you just literally can't fit anybody else in. You haven't got any more time because all of your fitness Pilates classes are fully booked. I mean, that's pretty amazing. It really is. So keep keep coming, keep telling me what you're doing and how well it's all going, and I'm really interested in your feedback. Okay, so that's my 15-minute Fitness Pilates roundup for this week. Have a great week teaching. Keep shining, keep inspiring, keep motivating people to move well and live happier, healthier lives for longevity. That's the key. We all want to be here till we're 150. That would be good. That's my goal. And if I can help you with anything, you know where I am. Just send me a message or just tag me in one of the groups and I'll get right back to you. Right, on to the next. Have a fantastic day, everybody, and I'll see you on the next live.